Hey ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in today. I'm Will with Sigma 3 Survival School, coming at you today with a video. We're going to dive back into the days of antiquity and make a shepherd sling, but we're going to be using paracord. All right, stay tuned. Okay, before we get any further into making the shepherd sling, I'd like to cover a couple things. One, I am by no means an expert marksman with the shepherd sling. It's something I dabble in, I have fun with. I've made tons of them in the past, okay? I've only met a couple people who are actually really good at using a shepherd sling, and I've personally seen them take down, small birds and squirrels and stuff like that. One friend in particular who's really good. The thing with primitive marksmanship is it takes hours and hours and hours of practice to get good at it, okay? And if you don't keep up with it, you can lose it in a much faster time than it took you to learn it, okay? Because it's all hand-eye coordination. But that's by no means doesn't make it any less fun to use, and it's certainly a good way of impressing your friends. Or hey, you can take a girl down the river and throw rocks with it that way, and just have them be awestruck by you, and all your manliness and awesomeness since the day of, what was it, David and Goliath? Yeah, that guy. So with that being said, I'll cover a few things as I'm making it also. Let's get into making this sling. Okay, so we're making this shepherd sling, okay? You're gonna need cordage for this, okay? Whether it be a couple pieces of 550 cord, which is what we're gonna be using today, all right, because it's handy. Let's go ahead and get to making this thing. Gonna take our cord, roughly about the middle of the cord here. And we're just gonna take it like so and do like this. See, like this S pattern right here? I'm gonna take this end, I'm gonna pinch it all together. There, we're gonna go around 1-2 times, just like that. See this right here? And up through the loop again from underneath. Tighten it down and dress it so you keep everything in line, and this comes out the bottom. That way you'll make a nice, better cup. All right, see how that line comes out like this? Next thing I'm gonna do is do the same thing that we just done here to this side. So I'm just gonna flip it around. All right, so I'm not working backwards. Do the same thing, pinch it 1-2 times, flip her over, right up through the bottom. And this top loop right here. Now we just dress it up. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit. Loosening up enough where I can take another piece of cord, which I put a knot in here to keep it from slipping through, all right? And then I'm just gonna come back in here, cinch that bad boy down again. I got this portion. I'm just gonna go over the outside, under the inside, okay? All right, and then I'm gonna go back, under. So as you can see here, I'm about halfway through, give or take. Now notice I'm not making the weave super tight, all right? Because I'm not putting really small rocks in this thing. I'm putting things about the size of a golf ball in here. And I find that if I do it super tight, it doesn't like to cup it as well unless I make it a little bit wider, or if I leave the weave slightly loose. Okay, so now we're at the end. We're gonna finish this thing off. And it's pretty much done the same way as we started. All right, I'm just gonna snug the ends up here a little bit more. I'm gonna come through, loosen this knot up here a little bit. I'm just gonna slip the remaining cordage through here. Hopefully y'all can see that. All right, and I'm just gonna cinch her back down. Just like that, and I'm going to take. Okay, so now we have our finished product right here. But we got to do a couple more things first. We're going to take one of the tails here. It's going to put a simple overhand knot in it, just like so. All right, and on the other end, I'm going to make a fixed loop. Whatever knot you feel comfortable with, you just want a loop that doesn't really slip on you. You want it fixed in place. Just like that. That way when you use this, this goes here and this pinches How this works, you're gonna pick up a rock, all right, or any projectile. Sometimes there just ain't enough rocks. Forrest Gump. And then it just sits in the cradle. The main fixed loop here, your finger goes in like so, all right? And then I'm gonna pinch the other one, the knot in between the finger. And this is just a simple, this is one of many, there's like 3 basic launching points, and just goes over my head like this. All right, this is a good beginner. After a couple times, just whip it out there. All right, if you have any questions, comments, please go to the comment section below, leave them down there. You know, if you like what you see, hit the like, smash the like button, hit the notification bell every time we put up a new video. That'd be great. I also like to say that here at Sigma 3, we have a 45-day long instructor program, okay, a candidacy course, where you're here on location for 45 days, sleeping in primitive shelters, all that stuff, and you get to hang out here with me because I'm the lead instructor here, and we get to make cool things like this, drink beer, swap stories. If you're in any military branches, okay, we talk crap on each other all day long, and it's a whole lot of fun. So if you have interest in that, go to survivalschool.us, all right, and look at our training calendar, right, the Sigma 3 training calendar, and we have 3 upcoming survival instructor courses this year, but we also have other courses on there if you can't make it for that. There's a little bit of something for everybody.